All right, it's Monday, May 11th, 2020, and it's workout of the day 26. Okay, so ever since May 6th, we've covered 100 exercises. So what we're gonna do moving forward is we're gonna cover a few new exercises each day, and then we're gonna cover some of the old exercises and recombine them into some fresh circuits. Okay, so I got 2 brand new exercises for you today, and then we're gonna combine them with 3 of the old classics, okay, as we go along. So exercise number 1 is going to be a depth squat pulse. Brand new. Exercise number 2 is gonna be our plank hip tap burpee, a little bit different version. That's a brand new exercise. And then the last 3 are gonna be kind of classics that we've gone over already in the former, or the first 100 exercises that we did, okay? So number 3 is gonna be a power crunch, one of my favorite ab exercises. Number 4 is gonna be a push-up, okay? Classic push-ups, okay? And the number 5 is we're gonna do a cardio mountain climber to finish. Stay with me. Okay, so exercise number 1 today is a depth squat pulse. Okay, so what we're doing on that is going as low as you can go, and I'll show you some variations in a second, okay? Depth squat pulse, so as low as I can go would be this far, okay? So I can get pretty much all the way down, okay, without my knees going forward. You don't want to be squatting like this, okay? That's no good at all. You want to see as far as you can go with your heels on the ground, okay? So with my heels on the ground, that would be as low as I can go, keeping good posture, okay? It's almost similar to the boot beater exercise we did, where we were getting as low as possible. Now we're going to come down as far as we can, but we're only going to come up halfway, okay? So this one's kind of like a squat in reverse, okay? So if you can go this far, think of it this way. You can cross your arms over your chest just to get them out of the way, okay? And then this one, we're actually going to come up halfway. So this is actually the highest point we'll come. So the highest point we would come would be to the squat position. Come down, 2, 3, 4. And so that one, we're going to try 10 of those. And for a modification, keep in mind, not everyone's going to be able to go that low, or I get it, okay? So on this one, just turn it into a squat pulse, okay? So it doesn't need to be a depth squat pulse. Just that's the difference, okay? So for you, if your knees are a little bit sore going that low, just go as low as you can go, okay? And then kind of pulse in between those 2 positions without coming all the way up. Okay, exercise 2 today is a plank hip tap burpee, okay? So we've done lots of burpees, we're doing a fresh one today, okay? So this one, we're gonna be coming down, dropping in, coming back, hip touch, okay? Same side, so we're gonna touch on the same side, hip touch, come back up, 1, okay, come down, hip touch, come back. But remember our usual modifications of that exercise. You can always, don't worry so much about the jumping motion, just step back if you want to. Okay, so you're gonna come down, step back, touch, step in. And remember, if you're getting too much pain with your arms on that one, you can always come down into a plank position there. Okay, come down, reach back, touch, reach back, come up. Okay, so there's a lot of ways you can vary that exercise. Okay, exercise 3 today is a power crunch. One of my favorite ab exercises, one of those things you can do anywhere, okay? Power crunch. Upper, middle abs and lower abs are all working together, okay? So on this one, hands are going to go straight up. You're just going to look straight above wherever your head is. Your eyes are going to look straight up. You're going to crunch to that spot, okay? So your feet are high. We're going to get a little pre-stretch. Instead of just going straight up, that's not really good because you're not getting the right pre-stretch, okay? You want to stretch the muscle and then contract, okay? So we want to go stretch, and then I'm going to go straight up. Okay, and if you want to make this one a little bit harder, you can always add a weight or a book or something like that to add resistance to your trunk, okay? But what you're going to do on this one, really simple, we're going to do 10 power crunches. So we're going to reach out, keep your feet visible so you're not going all the way down, okay? So we're just going straight up. So I'm going to go here, crunch, and I'm trying to bring my feet towards my hands and then hold for a second, okay? Control, breathe, stop. And we'll try 10 of those. Okay, and a variation for the power crunch is just going to be to keep your head down, okay? So if that crunching motion gives you some pain in your neck, okay, or it makes you uncomfortable, just keep your head flat on the mat. So on this one, just turn it into an ab reach is what I call it, okay? Where you're just going to go out and then come back in. It's still going to work the core muscles, but you don't need to engage your neck as much. Keep in mind, every time you're lifting up, you're still having to work your neck just to keep it from falling down. So your neck's going to do a little bit of work, but if that one's too painful for you, or if it doesn't work, to actually crunch up then you can keep your head flat and you still get a good ab stability exercise. Okay, exercise number 4 is one of my favorites too. It's a push-up, okay? Push-up, and I'll show you some modifications and variations for that one too, okay? So your push-up is going to be, the classic military push-up would be with your feet straight out, okay? And I like to keep my feet a little bit wide. There's no, if you want to keep them narrow, that's fine. It's going to give you a little advantage if they're a little bit wider, okay? But classic push-up, you've seen it, everyone knows how to do it, but make sure you keep your body straight. That's the hard part. I see a lot of people being able to push up and down, but they don't keep their trunk straight. So what I mean is you should keep yourself nice and flat, so your whole trunk, it's almost like you're doing a plank the whole time. You're not going like this, or you're not going like that, okay, none of that. You want to try to keep your core totally stable. So that's the ideal push-up. So try to do as many of those as you can. We're going to do 10 today, but if you can't do that many, see as many as you can. And remember the variation position, it was just as simple as you're going from here to there. So you just drop down, you just cut your body weight in half just by dropping to your knees, okay? And then wherever your hands are, just bring the top of your head in between your hands, okay? So you're going to go here and push. And remember, if that's a little bit too easy, just go out with your hands, bring your body out further, and then same thing, keep your eyes on your knees, bring your head right in between your hands, okay? Touch, touch, and touch. Okay, and exercise number 5 today is a cardio mountain climber, okay? We're doing lots of mountain climbers for low ab, crunching exercises, but the cardio mountain climber is kind of the classic one you might see in an exercise class, and I like it here. So we're kind of running up the middle between your arms. That's the idea. Okay, so we're here. Same basic push-up position. You don't need to be quite as low, okay, but it's the same idea. I still like to think of it that way, and you're going to run up the middle, keeping most of the body weight on your hands. So you're kind of driving the knees up without making much contact with your feet, okay? And remember, if that one's painful for your wrists at this point, keep in mind you can still do it on your elbows too, okay? So if that's too much pressure on your wrists, just do it on your elbows. Okay, so 3 rounds total today. This is going to be round 1 right now. Okay, so we're going with depth squats. Remember on this one, you're reaching back with your bottom. Try to go as low as you can. We're going to go 10 times, and it's a pulse. So we're not going all the way up, and we're moving the entire time. So we're not actually stopping, okay? So this one, depth squat, and then we're going to go to the plank hip touch burpee, okay, or hip tap burpee. Okay, so this one I'm going to go down as low as I can. I'm going to cross my arms over. Okay, reach for I'm reaching from my ankles here, okay, so, but I'm keeping my eyes up, so I'm reaching back with my bottom, okay, and we're going to pulse. 1, 2, 3, 5. This burns already. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, come all the way up, then we can drop down. Okay, exercise 2, it's the plank hip tap burpee. Okay, so we're dropping in and we're touching on the same side. Okay, so we're gonna drop in here, kick back, 1, 1, 1. We're gonna go 5 of these. 2, 3, 4, and one more time. And 5. Okay, great job. So we got the classic power crunches next. We're gonna go 10 times, then we got the push-up. Power crunch, we're going straight up, and we're trying to squeeze at the top. So we're actually gonna kind of come to a stop at the top and then bring your feet in towards your hands, okay? So we're gonna reach out and come up, reach, like you're trying to touch the sky, okay? 1, I'm keeping my head up the whole time. 2, it's going to increase the abdominal activity there. 3, 4. There's nothing easy about these, but they're really effective, much better than sit-ups. 6, 7, 8, 9, one more time, and 10. Great power crunches. Let's flip right over, right into the push-up. Okay, classic push-ups. If you've got a modified, go for your modification there. Okay, push-ups, and then we'll finish with the cardio mountain climbers. We're gonna go 20 times on those. Okay, push up. I go feet a little bit wide. I'm gonna bring my nose right down to the ground, keep my plank position good, my core position, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and burn out. 10, and then we'll finish with the mountain climber right in the right position here. Okay, so 20 times. Let's count them out. Okay, here we are, good position. And 1, 2, reach back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Great job. That's round 1 done. We got 2 to go. Okay, round 2, here we go. So we're doing the squats, depth squats. We're gonna go 10 times, and remember, the middle position, the 90-degree position, is the highest point. So we're gonna go as low as you can, if you can, okay? Go down low as you can. These will be quick, 10 times. I'm going across my chest so I have room for my knees, okay? That's the start position, okay? So we're gonna go 1, 2, touch your heels, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, plank, hip tap burpee, same side. Okay, here we go. Drop in, going 5 times. Touch, touch. Remember to want to stabilize there. 1, 2, touch, touch. 3, just go at your own pace. There's no rules on the pace. 4, one more time. Drop in, and come up. Okay, good job. Power crunches are next. Let's drop right back. Keep it moving if you can. Let's make this into a good, solid, constant workout. Power crunch. We're gonna go up. We're gonna try to reach my toes there. Straight up, straight up. 2, we're gonna go 10 times. Crunch. Remember to hold at the top. Hold for 2 seconds. 4, that's when you're gonna get the most out of the exercise. My favorite ab exercise right here. Back in the circuit, finally, I showed it in the first circuit we did, all the way back on April 6th. 2 more. Last one, and we're going to the push-up. Okay, head stayed up the whole time. Okay, fantastic. Let's flip over for the push-up, and then we'll cut out with the 20 mountain climbers, and then we're gonna go right on to round 3, and we're gonna fly through this exercise program today. Workout of the day, 26. Okay, we're locked down again, but remember, make sure to exercise. Okay, here we go. So we got the push-ups. Let's cut them out 10 times. Remember, good core position. If you can't hold it, trying to drop into that modified position, okay? 10 times, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 push-ups, and then we have the cardio mountain climber. Okay, so we're gonna drop right into the same position. Remember, try it on your elbows if it's sore on your wrists, especially at this point. We're doing a lot of different planking and movement here. So, okay, make sure you leave some room for your feet, and we're gonna go 20 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, halfway, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, I'm sweating, and 20. Fantastic job. We have 1 more round to go. Without further ado, okay, round 3. Okay, depth squat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, plank, hip touch burpee, hip tap burpee. 1. We're going to go 5 times. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Great job. Okay, power crunches. Let's quickly roll through these, and we're going to be done. Okay, power crunches. We're going straight up. This is probably the toughest one of the day, along with that depth squat. Okay, we're going to go straight up. Remember, we're pausing at the top, going straight up through the sky. If you want to make these harder, just grab a weight. Do this with a dumbbell or a plate. That's much tougher. Great ab exercise. It's what the pro bodybuilders do. The higher you crunch, the more abs you engage. So always crunch as high as you can go. I cannot go any higher than that. Breathe out. This is number 8. Reach, reach. Last 2. Don't rush. My breeze feels so good. Remember, get outside today. If you're watching this inside or if you're watching this in an office, make sure to get outside today. It's good for you, okay? Push-ups 10 times. Okay, let's go down. Let's make them quick. Good core position. Remember, we're not sagging. Don't let them sag. Don't let gravity win here, okay? Keep your belly up. Keep your butt high. Bring your nose down, okay? Chest and nose should touch together. That's how you know you're in line, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out on the push. 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we're going to stay in this position for the mountain climber cardio. Okay, 20 times, and we're going to be done. Great exercise workout today. 26. It's the beginning of a new week, but keep your body moving. Don't get into lockdown syndrome. Keep your body moving. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Halfway. Last round. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20 times. Round 3. Workout of the day. 26 is in the bag. Stay tuned for the trainer tip of the day. All right, great job on workout of the day 26, everybody. Okay, so for the trainer tip of the day, I wanted to talk about the mental aspect of exercising at home. Okay, so everyone's been locked down and stuck at home for a long time, okay? Even if you're working away, okay, even if you're working at work, even if you still have a good job, when you're at home and you're kind of locked down, there's really no place to go once you get home. So it's still kind of a lockdown. And for those that are stuck at home or working from home, you've been home a lot more than everyone else as well. Okay, so I know how that feels. Okay, so one of the most important things I want to remember about this exercise program is providing you with a place and providing you with solutions to do that. You can do this exercise program at home, you can do it inside, but remember the mental aspect. Don't get too depressed by what's going on. It's going to make you feel a lot better just by getting exercising. If you haven't moved for a while, try moving for 20 to 30 minutes and you're really going to start to feel better. But what I wanted to say was, in terms of the mental aspect of exercising at home, is it's not the same as going to a gym. So when your gym's shut down, it's not the same energy level. There's nobody there. It's like there's nobody really pushing you. It's not quite the same, okay? So you have to push yourself. You got to remember to keep your mind on your own goals. Your exercise goals haven't or shouldn't have changed as they were before this virus thing hit, okay? It's easy to forget about them now. It's easy to say, oh, well, forget that. Don't do that, okay? I get how you might have to make a few modifications here and there. It might throw off your program a little bit. Yes, you're not going to be able to go to the gym for a while. It's not going to be the same thing for a little bit of time, but it doesn't mean give up on what you were doing in terms of your exercise goals, whether that's building strength, weight loss, okay? I understand you can't use the gym like normal, but that's going to change, okay? But for now, remember to keep your eye on your nutrition, exercise hard, and keep your goals in mind when you're exercising at home. Don't think about how bad everything is. Put on your favorite music, get outside if you can, and exercise hard. It's going to make you feel better. That's the trainer tip of the day.